Hi there. Thanks for staying with us throughout this period. We're super elated to always have you here on this very show. Want to believe that you've enjoyed all the conversations that have come back so far. We still have some more to do here on the show. Remember, we're ending at 10 a.m. So if you just joined us here on the show, there's more coming up here on Prime Morning. We're going to be getting into our next conversation. It's a conversation that would interest you a lot because it has to do with the energy sector and, of course, our Ghana education service. We're talking about our systems and making sure that we're able to, as in terms of partnership, put a lot of effort into making the young people who are in school also get to understand what we can do if we actually bridge the two, all right? So we're going to be getting into that conversation. It's a very interesting conversation. You don't want to miss out on that. But, of course, we're playing *281#, and it's where you can win some money for yourself. And so quick cash is still available. All you have to do is to continue to play. *281#, option is number 7, which is Joy Prime. And then you get to actually play as many times as you can. Your chances will be the increase if you actually continue to play. And so keep playing and keep winning. We've got money for you, all right? Yeah, that's what it is. And a bit later, we'll be bringing you some updates on what's happening in the Big Chef house as well. Yes, there's an update coming up, and so wait for that also. But talking about our next conversation, in the studio, I mentioned earlier what exactly we intend to do with this conversation is to make sure we're able to bridge these two places, the energy sector and the education sector, and see what we can do by way of making sure that the two of them are able to stand tall and make some great impact. And so this morning I've been joined in the studio. Benny Snotty is here. She's an officer of Renewable Energy, and she's representing the Energy Commission. And also Mr. Akwesiano Chi is here with us. He's National Coordinator in charge of ICT Ghana Education Service, and the two of them are here with me. Good morning. How are you doing, you all?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Noche,
yes, sir.
How's it going at the GES?
Yeah, we are doing well. As implementers of Ghana's education policies, we are trying to make sure that our learners get the best out of educational system. So far, so good. So far, we are trying our best. We are doing our best.
We are doing our best. I like that one. Dennis, how about your end?
Okay, I think I'll borrow Mr. Noche's words. We are also doing our very best. As the regulator of the energy sector, we're also doing our best.
And it's so far so good, right?
So far so good.
Great stuff. Then let's talk about this entire, I don't know whether it's marriage or it's partnership or it's whatever. Maybe I'll start with you. What are we looking at doing with this?
Okay, so as part of the mandate of the commission, we have the right to advise the relevant stakeholders on the inclusion of renewable energy technologies in the educational curriculum.
Okay.
So based on this mandate, the commission joined hands with the Ghana Education Service in 2019 to start a renewable energy challenge. The world is going renewable energy right now, and then we can't sit down and wait for the world to finish before we start. We also have to start from somewhere to be able to match up to the standards. So the Energy Commission and the Ghana Education Service in 2019 started the Renewable Energy Challenge. We did a pilot project in the Greater Accra region with 29 schools. Fast forward 2024, we have 109 schools that participated in all 16 regions, and now we have 6 finalists who are going to participate in the finals tomorrow at the Accra International Conference Center at 9 a.m.
Wow. That's good. From 2019, we're coming through all this period and we've been able to put all these things together, and we're getting to the stage where we get to have the grand finale. That's a good one. Let's talk about your end. Yeah. What role are you playing?
Yeah, so as implementers of education, we are collaborating with the Energy Commission to make sure that our learners also, as she said, we are going renewable now. So how do we embed that knowledge in our learners for them to know how renewable energy works and the importance of it? So through this project, we encourage our learners to develop projects that fit a certain narrative within the renewable energy sector to be able to understand how they can also help in that regard. So our learners have been taking part since 2019. developing projects to solve problems within their community, within their society, based on renewable energy.
And how has been the outcome? It's been
fantastic.
You've seen
fantastic.
It
Our learners have been putting the theoretical aspects into practicals. So they learn the theory in the classroom, and the Energy Commission gives them an opportunity to put that theory into practicals, into practice. So they put that theory, develop projects, and it's been fantastic so far.
But is this something that we saw, before even deciding that we want to embark on this initiative? Was there something, a practical example of something that we saw and we decided that, no, I think we can tap into this, so let's do it?
Okay, so the Energy Commission used to organize the Renewable Energy Fair. It was a platform to educate the general public on renewable energy. We realized that, yes, we are educating people almost already, some of the installers, the importers that are already in the system. But we forgot a critical part of the value chain, that is the students.
Yeah.
Because I think you can agree with me that when you learn something from school, it sticks with you longer. Because the things I learned from senior high school, I still remember them. So we decided, the Energy Commission Board decided that we should have a competition for senior high schools to help them develop the interest of renewable energy before they even get into the tertiary institutions. Okay. So before they even get into the tertiary institutions, they know that there are various opportunities for us, not just being a doctor or being a teacher or being a lawyer. You can also go into renewable energy technologies, be an engineer, not just a mechanical engineer. You can be a renewable energy expert or a renewable energy engineer. So that is sort of the basis for which we decided to include the senior high schools in this competition. And to sustain the competition, the Commission has signed a memorandum of understanding with CSIR, that's the Center for Scientific and Industrial Research. Okay. So the projects that come out of the finals of the competition, we give it to CSIR to further refine it and bring it to the market for commercialization.
Oh, so we're not just living at a student stage?
No, we are not.
No,
yeah.
Yes. So tomorrow we'll be outdooring the 2022 winning project. It has gone through all the refinement stages and it is now ready for commercialization. So this is what the Commission is doing to sustain the challenge. We are not just telling you, come develop a project, win, take the prize money and the items, and then your project becomes a white elephant. No, we are actually going further to refine it and then commercialize it. And the proceeds that comes out of the commercialization, a part goes to the students that developed, a part goes to the school, and then a part also goes to CSIR for further refinement of other projects that will come out of this program.
Interesting. Yeah. Mr. Nochi, now let's look at what benefit that comes to these children and how, moving forward, they'll be also able to use that to benefit themselves and the society they come from.
So during our time, we never had the opportunity to go into such projects to put into practice what we normally learn in the classroom. So we chill, we go to the classroom, then we go and pour, then at the end of the day, we forget. But the narrative is changing now, and with the support of Energy Commission, we are trying to get there. So whatever they do, whatever we teach them in a classroom, we let them also practicalize it, right from KG up to the senior high level. So when you practicalize it, there should be some form of motivation at the end of the day. So your project is being exhibited. You enter into a competition, you are selected, you win. Then at the end of the day, you are showcased to the whole world that you've won something. And as she said, the commercial aspect of it. So once they come out with the project and it's very viable, and CSR also gets to it and makes it more commercial, you benefit from it financially and other things. So our learners are benefiting. Our system is benefiting. The education sector is also benefiting because we have people like the Energy Commission who are helping us to practicalize whatever we are learning theoretically in the classroom.
Your engagement with the students, how does that make them feel? Like you recounted that you, in your time, you wouldn't get this opportunity to be doing this, but they're doing it now. Is this something they're excited about? They always talk about?
They are very excited because, in the classroom, you have different aspects of learners. We have those who learn best by doing. They have been neglected over the years because we concentrate on the tuple, so memorization, mental. they cannot fit in. But now this system is trying to bring all of them on board. So they are very excited when they get the opportunity to do something with their hands.
Okay. Let's talk about tomorrow. What's the process like? How are we going to go about it?
Okay, so tomorrow we'll have some statements from the Minister of Energy, from a welcome address by the Executive Secretary of the Energy Commission, Engineer Skamoni Neza. Then we'll have a statement by a special guest of honor who happens to be the Second Lady, Mrs. Samira Baomia. Then we'll zoom into the project presentation by the 6 finalist students, which are Ahanteman girls from Western Region, Ola girls from Ahafo, Obuasi SHTS from the Ashanti region, Dabopa Technical Institute from the Northern region, Pando SHS from the Volta region, and St. James from Bono.
Okay.
So you have this presentation by these 6 schools. Then a panel of judges will judge them based on what they have presented, ask them questions. Then the best school will be adjudged the winner. The best school is going away with a 5 kilowatt solar system for the school.
That's good.
Then they are going to get cash prize and educational materials. Then for the team, each member on the team is getting a brand new laptop and then some solar products and as well as cash prizes.
Okay, so that's a lot to give away then.
Yes.
I see. It means that we have to be thinking about sustaining it too.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, we have to.
10 years, 20 years.
Yes.
Are we still going to be? Are we still going to be doing this? Do we have a plan?
Yes. So there have been some organizations that have sponsored the commission throughout.
Okay.
So this year we have GIZ sponsoring us. We have Ashesi University. We have VRA. We have Empower. We have Vivo. We have AFD.
Okay.
Then Joy.
Okay.
Yeah. Joy
So it looks like
sponsored.
corporate Ghana is very interested.
Exactly.
In
Yes.
this, and they're learning support.
Yes. But we need more. We need more
Exactly.
because
The
at
ultimate
every
pushback.
stage, yes, at every stage of the competition. So we have the regional competitions. Each region is expected to bring 10 schools to present their project. So at every stage of the competition, we want to reward the students for their efforts, and as well as the teachers too, for their efforts in coming up with the various projects and the various themes that comes out to them. So at every stage of the competition, there's a reward aspect. The finals gets a chunk of the rewards, but at every stage of the competition, there's a reward aspect. So at least effort and reward should go hand in hand. So if you can personally decide to give us, I won't say no.
To me.
Yeah, you. I won't say no.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. But it won't be bad. I mean, we're all going to contribute to this. But Anochi, let's look at the influence this challenge would make on policies in terms of what we put in our curriculum, what the students will be learning, and all of that.
Yeah, so it has already, there's something being done already. Yes, in the curriculum, in the standard-based curriculum we are currently implementing in our schools, we have a whole aspect on renewable energy.
Correct.
Where our learners, right from basic 4,
okay,
so basic 4 in class 4, are introduced to the importance and benefits of renewable energy. So they do it right up to the senior high level. And from this next academic year, a new curriculum is also being implemented at the senior high level, and it's rightly embedded there. So it has really influenced policy, and we are adopting it going forward, so that at the end of the day, we want our learners to be abreast with what the benefit comes with renewable energy.
Are there any challenges we're faced?
Actually, so far, not really, but when policy issues comes, at least we need to consult widely, and we would have wished we would have started some time ago, but at least it's never too late. So once we are starting now, at least, we will reap the benefits as we move forward. And in addition to the corporate Ghana helping, we want to encourage our senior high schools, the old students of the senior high schools, to come to the aid of their schools. So please go to your alma mater, help them, and let them help them to help them build a project, because at the initial stages, it involves a lot of resources to be able to come out with a project. So we are calling on the all students of the various senior high schools to go to the aid of their alma maters and help the schools to.
I think most of them do. The fact is that the focus has not really been shifted into that area as much. And so I think it's something that we can all push, maybe an agenda we can all push so that most of them...
And this comes with tangible products. We are able to see what they have done.
And it's something we've been advocating for. Like, people have been doing True and Pro for a long time. We want to see practicals. Now the practical is here. And so we have to all support it so it's sustained. And so, I'm excited about it. So I see what I can also do. But
if I may ask, what school did you go to?
Brooklyn Senior High School.
Okay.
In the Bronga Half region.
Exactly. So St. James is representing that zone.
Next year we'll see your school.
They have to be. They have to. I'll start talking.
You have to start talking.
I don't know what they've been involved in over the years, but I think there's a need for me to just drive that agenda now.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. We'll be making aeroplanes and all that.
Please do. We are waiting for you.
You're not ready for us.
We are very ready.
We dream big. Oh,
please.
No, there's small things we are doing.
So St. James is representing that zone now. So you need to compete at the regional level to be able to come out and represent your region at the zonal level. Yeah. So
that's the process, right?
Yeah, that's the process.
It's a lot of work.
Right from the So
we have the 16 regional competitions.
Okay.
Then we group them into 2 zones: the northern zone and the southern zone. So the northern zone is the 5 northern regions plus the 3 Bono regions, and the rest of the regions form the southern zones. We have 2 competitions. Then we take 3 best from each of the zones.
So you just don't wake up and you're there?
No. So you go through the process. That's why you need to work hard and qualify from the region to represent your region at the zonal level. So that at the zonal you can qualify to represent the zone at the finals. So at least at the end of the day, we have a representative.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work there. But I mean, trust me, this is really, really incredible project that you guys have put together. I don't know how your expectations are in terms of what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. Maybe you can share that with us and maybe in the next few years.
Well, tomorrow I expect that the audience will be really amazed at what our students can come up with. Because having been doing this for 5 years now, this is our 5th year.
Wow.
There's been a lot of improvements when it comes to their presentation skills, when it comes to the projects that are coming out, and the understanding of renewable energy and how things work also comes into play. And our judges are usually, we have an academic person, we have somebody from the industry, and then we have somebody from the GES or TVET side.
Okay.
So all these people come together and they give corrections to the students where they think they need, and they recommend them. So the students have been incorporating this for a while. So I think tomorrow the audience is going to be amazed at what the students are going to bring up. The theme for this year is application of renewable energy technologies in solving land degradation and water pollution. So they have come up with...
Okay.
They have come up with a lot
There's a reason for me to come.
Yes, there is. They've come up with various ideas, and then 6 best projects have made it to the finals. So tomorrow, I expect the audience to be really amazed.
Okay, Mr. Anochi, so it means that we'll be able to drive out the mercury in the apple.
Yeah, JFK. So come and see the solution we have.
Okay.
For the land degradation and the water pollution that our learners has been able to. Yes, so please, I will expect you tomorrow, right after your program in the morning.
I'll be there. I like what you do, and
we
the theme.
Yes, we are letting our learners solve problems. They need to think outside the box, and these are skills that ordinarily you will not be taught in the classroom.
Yeah.
But the opportunity is being given. Some of us, we got the opportunity to do our first presentation when we were defending our thesis at the university. But now, at the senior high level, even at the junior high level, such opportunities are being given for you to present your work, and it has been amazing.
That's a good journey. Let's talk about the vision for the next maybe 10 years. What do you think that we'll be able to do moving forward with this whole project that we have started?
We want a situation where in the next 10 years you will see projects developed by our senior high school students on the open market, solving problems. So we will have
stage.
Yes, that is what we want, and we are competing globally. We are developing in our learners the ability to develop standard projects as well, so that when they go out there, they'll be able to defend our country.
Because the 8-year-old is doing it in the US.
Exactly.
He's doing it in the UK.
Exactly. So why can't we do it?
Exactly.
Because they start from somewhere, and that is what we are. It is never too late. We have also started, and we are changing the system of education now. So from theory, at least more practicals now. So at the end of the day, you get something meaningful out of what you've learned from the classroom. So that is the goal. And we need people like the Energy Commission, and they also need other sponsors to come on board. So
they will come. They will come.
Thank you.
Now, before we go, let's look at how people can support. How do they reach out, and how can they also come for the program tomorrow? Is it open to everybody?
It's open. Registration starts at 8 a.m. We are going live at 9 on Joy News.
Okay.
So it's open to everybody. It's at the Accra International Conference Center. Registration starts at 8 a.m. There will be lots of registration points. You just walk in, you register, and then you can enter the program, and then you can watch. If you need, if they want to sponsor, they can also contact the Energy Commission on 030-813-756.
Okay, mention that again.
0302-813-756. And then ask to speak to the Renewable Energy Division or the Renewable Energy Coordinator.
And you're good to go.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Your messages for the students, those who are coming, those who are thinking about coming and all that.
tomorrow I want to see the old students coming there to support their
them especially. They have to all be there.
We want to fill that. We want the atmosphere to be energized.
Yes.
The Jama session.
They should come and play Jama. We are coming.
And support them because they are doing something unique. The students are doing something, and they will need the support of everybody to be able to defend their project. And at the end of the day, my students, it's a competition. Definitely one school will win.
That one we don't like. Don't make it look like if we lose, it's okay. It's not okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay because definitely
one person will win. Somebody will.
They are all being given a level playing field. Show us what you've done.
Exactly.
And how it will be able to solve problem. That is the most important thing. So you are all winners. My students, come and show us what you got. Thank you.
And from all indications, it's very credible. Looking at the judges, it cuts across almost every part of, wherever you belong. And so there's going to be practical people, theory people. They are,
Exactly.
So it's not like somebody is going to say, oh, we have to give it to this person.
No.
Like that. No. It's fair.
So usually we pick our judges based on the theme. So if we are doing something on agric, we try to get people from the agricultural sector to sit on as judges. If we are doing something on land degradation and water pollution, we try to get a blend of the two, somebody from maybe waste management and then water, and then we get the industry people from there, then we get an educational person to sit on. So we don't just pick judges at random. We look at the theme and then we pick our judges.
Okay, so it means that if you don't win, don't go and complain.
No.
Don't go and say, oh,
qualifying for the finals is already qualifying for the finals is already a big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Also, we give them the scoring criteria, so they know how they are going to be scored.
Exactly.
There are 6 areas in which they are looking to be scored at. So it's all explained to them, and at the finals, it will be explained for the audience to also know, so that they don't think that just because somebody came and was really eloquent in speaking English, the person has to win.
I like it. Lately, we've been seeing things, from places you have no idea where you're coming from. Especially when people die and they are doing their funerals, these people will create all the things they have to create to represent whoever that is dead based on the profession. I don't know how they come up with these things. Very, very weird stuff, But there are students who are doing much better because what they are doing are solving solutions in our society, and there's the need for all of us to support them. And that's the reason why tomorrow you have to be there at the Accra International Conference Center. 8 a.m., just be there at 8 a.m. Start registering at 10, and then we move. And so please do well and show up and come support it.